What the hell am I doing here?
Hit 'em all, Nevada! Hit 'em all, Nevada! Come join in all the fun as I walk and as I run to every casino in the state. Roads that have curves or are straight. Hit 'em all, Nevada! Left Reno at sunrise, coffee in my hand, chasing desert daydreams, got a playlist and a plan. But the mountains had a message, cold and clear in me. Snow came down like judgment, turned the blacktop into cream. Chain law flashing, tire tracks gone, cursing every mile, wondering what I'm on. Tumbleweeds and taillights, nowhere left to pass. I hate the snow like heartbreak, it always kicks my ass. Oh, hit 'em on Nevada, throw it at my wheels. Snow and wind and highway signs, testing what I feel. You can slow me down, but you won't break my will. From Reno down to Vegas, I'm rolling still. Hit 'em all, Nevada, I'll climb every hill. Somewhere near Tonapah, I almost turned around, but the thought of Vegas neon pulled me from the ground. Heater blowing lukewarm, radio stuck on fuzz. Only thing that kept me sane was thinking about what was. White lines disappearing, nerves about to snap, dreaming of slot jackpots after a much needed nap. From frozen thoughts to desert heat, it's all a state of mind. But damn if snow in April don't feel like a sign. Yeah, hit 'em all, Nevada, bring your icy game. I've driven through the town of gold mine, I've cussed your name. You can shake my hands, you can freeze my spine, but Vegas is calling and I won't decline. Hit 'em all, Nevada, this fight is mine. So if you're driving south and you hate the snow, pack your grit and your chains and just go slow. 'Cause from Reno to Vegas, it's a long damn ride, but I made it through the storm with the neon as my guide. Hit 'em all, Nevada, but I made it alive.
Well, I'm in Tonapah. Will someone please tell me? I'm going to be as succinct as I can. What the hell am I doing here? It is snowing. I'm a San Diego boy. I hate driving in snow, and here I am completely surrounded by snow. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Please, please don't go any higher. Okay, I'm gonna go inside. You know, I had to stop because there's a casino here. Oh, what I do for these videos. Well, welcome to the Overland Station here. Man. Okay, here's our official greeter, James the bear. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's cold. It's 30 degrees. And I'm more accustomed to 70, 75 where I'm from. We do have a casino. I'll be in there in a moment, but I wanted to at least show you this. This is officially called Tonapah Station. And it's really quite lovely. If only it was under better circumstances, I would be a little happier. But here we go. Shall we go play a machine? It'll probably just be video poker. I'm gonna get in and get out. Have some really nice antiques still at Tonapah here, or downstairs, because I need to use the restroom. But down here they got some really nice little antiques. You know, if it wasn't snowing, I would probably really like to kind of hang out here a little bit longer, show you a little bit more, but no, I got to get out of here. Well, not the worst pay scale, 8.5 bonus, but with 175 for all of the quads. So, you know, not the worst with the progressives on the Royal and the straight flush. So let's do one with you. There's the ace and the king. And all right, let's keep it going, shall we? All right, I got two more to go here. Not too bad. Hanging in there. Let's see, got a king. There we go. And the last hand, a king and a jack again. So something. All right. So $20. We lost 5. Let's move on and get down the hill, please. Okay, hello. Well, I thought when I left Tonapah that it would just be a matter of going down and finally getting out of the snow. Makes me very uncomfortable driving in snow, but I was so wrong. As you saw, we went through Gold Mine, but after I turned that video off, we went up again, up to 6,200, and again had to go through a whole bunch of snowy area. And I've passed that now, and I'm heading now. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to continue. It's been going up and down and up and down. And here's what I'm going to say. Please get me down. I checked the weather in Las Vegas, and it's going to be a gorgeous 70 degrees. Let me get there, please. Woo! It's been an experience, I'll tell you that. One more thing before I realize that some of you who live in areas that it snows, you know, regularly, are just shaking your heads. But here's the truth. If you're used to it, it's a whole different thing. But when you're not used to it, you don't know how to drive in it, then it gets very freaky, because, you know, you're back in sliding a little bit and all that kind of stuff. And whoo, man, it's just tough on me, because I never drive in the snow. I'm even trying to remember when the last time I did. Well, when I was working in Pine Valley, occasionally we'd have to go up and go through some snow, and there's some scary times then too, but it was very rare. So go ahead, laugh. It's all right. I'm an old guy. I can take it. All right, onward and upward.
Buried in white, cold to the bone, tired slipping on the ice, feeling far from home. Winds howl like ghosts through the pines and the stone, dreaming of sunlight and the red dust I've known. Now I'm back to the desert roads, where the heat hums low and the silence blows. Sand in the air, wide open skies, freedom in the rear view. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. No more snow, no more ice, just the sun burning gold on the ride of my life. Let the mountain keep its cold white crown. I'm a wanderer bound
here we are in Beatty, Nevada. Itty bitty little town between Reno and Las Vegas. Las Vegas is still about 140 miles away. But they've got a Subway and they've got Jed's Jerky and they got a Denny's. And you know the thing that kind of makes me wonder, there's a motel here, is how do they find enough employees for the motel, for the Subway, for the, Denny's alone has to have, it's open 24 hours, so that's 3 shifts of cooks, waitresses, busboys, dishwashers. And I'm sure many of them double up on things, but I just don't know how they do it. Oh, and managers too. So, crazy. That's how my mind works. I got a weird mind, I admit that. Let's go inside and play. I know it's not going to have enough machines, but we're going to play anyway because I got to stretch my legs. Oh, they have really expanded since I was last here. I mean, it's got all of this. It used to be just right here. But now they've expanded it over down here. And I'm gonna keep walking here. Look at this. And even into here. Look at this. Wow. All right, so it's more than big enough. So let's go ahead and play a game here. Well, I was going to play Lancelot, to vary it up because it's an older game, but it wouldn't take my money. So, all right, let's go ahead and, this was kind of fun. Let's see if I can get a bonus here. We have some music in the background, so I'm going to talk a lot, but let's at least play 15 times 2. They're nickels. So a nickel is, I'll check it out. Hold on. And I'll let you in on it. Well, just like that. Got a bonus.
Boris Bear. That Boris Bear weighs.
Now, these are nickel denoms, so. Well, this did not take long, did it? It was the second spin. I was playing $1.50, then I went down to 75. And I got the bonus on the 75, of course. Now remember, we need salmon.
Boris Bear is on vacation visiting his cousin Jack Bear. You just can't teach an old bear new tricks.
Well, they're not giving us any salmon, are they? There's one. Come on now. Was that it? Okay, that's not going to be much of a win, I'm afraid. They should have given us some more salmon. Yeah, 243 nickels. Let's see how much that ends up being. I put in 40, and what do I have right now? I've got 51, 52. I have 53. All right, well, you know what? That's a $13 win. Actually, with the 65, we're going to call that a $14 win. Nice. All right, that was fast. So I just walked out of the Beatty Motel Casino, and inside there they've got the Denny's, and I already talked about, but you know what else they had? I mean, it was a complete little town in there. They have a movie theater that they only show a current movie on Saturday nights, so they got the Saturday night theater. They also have 2 poker tables, and they have poker tournaments once a week, and of course a bar. They also have live music on the weekend. So who'd have known? Little old Beatty, Nevada, a hub of entertainment in every fashion. All right, let's get on to Pahrump. All right, well, I've never heard of this one. This is new on me. And I've been to Beatty a few times. Well, not a few, a couple of times. But there was never an Exchange Club casino. Now, it may not be open. Let's find out. Because I see sandbags. Why would I have sandbags? Do they have flooding here? I don't know. I may be wasting my time. Boy, it kind of does look Yeah, it is abandoned. It is abandoned. I've wasted my time. I've wasted your time. Oh. All right, we are in Pahrump. Coming from Reno to Las Vegas, you just need to take a different little highway, and this gets you here to Pahrump. We're gonna be doing the nugget and see how we do in here. They got a pink box of donuts. Yikes. They're really good looking, but you know, I can't have any of those. So let's just move on. Let's see, what do I need to play today? Slot, video poker, or what's the name of it? That's right, roulette. I don't know. Why don't we go inside and find out? Okay, I think I can take my sunglasses off now. Well, okay, I did come in here on my Hit 'em All Nevada blog. Obviously did not look quite this nice. It's been improved. They've fixed it up a bit. And they've got your Stockman's Steakhouse, which I think is standard. All right, I'm gonna have to turn this off now and go find a game. Interestingly enough, there are more video poker games here than there are slot machines. That's kind of a first. The schedules are all short pay, but the best one they have here, once again, is the Deluxe 8-6, with 9-6 being full pay. So it's the closest. So this is that one. I need a quad. Let's play the first one together. We have a couple of deuces, 2 more deuces, and we'll collect $100. Well, I got one of them. All right, that's one. I'll be back for the last couple. This was a rough one. I've never gotten anything over a pair. And as you can see, 11.25, I still have 2 more to go. This might be the first time I'm under $10 if I don't catch a little something. I got 2 more hands. Let's see how we do. Okay, so that's nice. King, 2 pairs. The first 2 pair, believe it or not. Not that it matters in this game, but it means that if I were playing bonus poker, it wouldn't have made a difference until then. And here's the last hand. Oh, all right. Lose $15 on this one. Better luck next time. Well, I don't have to. I'm just coming out of the Pahrump Nugget, and I don't have far to search. Look here. The next one's right next door. Isn't that nice and convenient? You know, that's, I think, you know, I've been sitting so long, you know, I'm driving. I think I'm just going to walk across the street over there and see. It's a little cool, and I took my hoodie off, but it's good. It feels good. On my way. All right, here we go. You know, there's almost no one. There's no one in the parking lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. Now the Nugget was pretty busy, so I'm curious to see what happens when they go in here. If there's anyone in there. But it's got a cafe, it's got sports betting, and I don't ever remember being in this one. It's a nice little, I like their, you know, their dressing. I enjoy that old town. An actual big cactus there, and that's not a fakie, that's the real McCoy. And you'll understand, right, these things are really, really expensive when you buy them. You know, first of all, you're not allowed unless you have special license to buy them. I know that, but they're crazy expensive. But wow, it is nice. All right, let's go inside. You bet you believe it. I did look for roulette. They didn't have any roulette. They don't really have a very large selection. They've got a few slot machines like this one, video slots, and then they have a whole room of nothing but video poker. So I guess Pahrump's very big on their video poker. Okay, cross our fingers. Let's hit a bonus this time. Come on now. All right, right there. Go up, eat it, and no. All right, back in a bit. All right, we got it. Let's begin. We need wilds and wilds and wilds. Let's do it. There's one. Need wilds. There's one. Okay, not a good spot for them. We need to have one in the front and one in the middle. Do not want one in the back. Right there and there. Ooh. Now this has some potential. We're not going to get the 7,000, we know that. But we might at least get 1 or 2 jackpots, hopefully. We have 4 spins. 4 spins to get 1 or 2 jackpots. All right.
Want some good advice? Better take it easy. 'Cause you're walking on the
Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
You don't know what you're doing at, but that's what kid. The lion don't sleep tonight, and you can always tell you all. You say that ain't fair, you say that ain't nice. You know what I say, up yours.
Oh, I didn't realize that was $14. That's good. Oh, there's a jackpot. That's a $12. Look how much I'm winning here on my little 75-cent bet. And I still have another one. One more to go. All right. Now there's a possibility they'll give me one more. Unlikely because I've had a really good jackpot here. All right, come on. Dang it. One more. No. All right. $74. Sweet. On to the next one. You know, it's a really, really dark place in here. But, you know, along with the outside, their inside is also really nice. You know, I wish it was a little more light, but they've decorated it very nice. Nice little place. Not many people here. But I'm a winner, and I think that's all that matters, right? Okay, let's go on to the next one. All right, I did say I wasn't going to play any more Jackpot Jonies or Dotties unless they were large. You know, they were not more than 15 machines. And this is a brand new building, and the building is quite large. So I think I'm going to go in there, and if it's as I think it is, we'll play some video poker and add it to the list. I'm going to be very, very careful here because they're really looking down my... Okay, we got only 8-5 is the best they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a deluxe. Need a quad here. All right, I'll come back after 19. Okay, last 2 hands. Here we go. Got a 5, and we got a couple of 10s. All right, so we got $16. Well, you know what? You've got to give credit where credit is due. As much as I dislike these little places, this particular one apparently is quite new and it's quite large, and it's honestly, it is really nice. It was, of course, it's new. Obviously, you can kind of tell by the building it's brand new, but they've expanded it. Looks nice. Boy, I don't know. Is it something about my face? Because I didn't have my phone. I put my phone in my back pocket when I walked in the door, and there were 2 ladies in the front, I don't know if they were slot managers or what, and they said hello, and then there was a guard, and I went to the back where there's the non-smoking section where I played, and that guy followed me all the way until I took my money out to put in the machine. I don't know. I guess I just have that face. Is it just me? Or the shape of these buildings look kind of interesting? I don't know. Kind of strange. Big gaps between them and different heights and different lengths. I don't know. Kind of cool. I always stop and notice because they're right here by where we are going. which is Terrible's Roadhouse Casino. I'm gonna get a little closer here so I can take my picture for the number. Here we go. All right, Terribles. Let's see what you get. Haven't played any Buffalo Link in a while. Here we are in Terribles. 2 cents denom, as you know. Let's do her. Well, this is not going well. I got $6. I had to go down to $1. But yeah, look at this. I've had so many 2-coiners and teasers, but no bonuses. So I'm afraid unless a miracle happens here in the next 5 spins, we're gonna have to take a loss on this one. One more shot. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, winner we shall see. No. Try it again. Oh, another one for 20 cents? Okay. Alright, that's it. I'm done with Pahrump, and I'm now heading to Las Vegas. I'm probably about a little over an hour away, which is about right because I can't check in till 2 or 3 anyway. And Pahrump was quite a bit larger than when I was here before. It has expanded a lot, a few more casinos than they had before. I did. There was a Dotties that looked promising, but no. I'm kind of surprised I'm saying this, but the nicest casino was the new Joni's, you know, the Jackpot Joni's. If that's the rate that she's going in the future, then she's back on the list. It was a nice, beautiful casino, had lots of machines, had a very nice restaurant that there was a bit of a line for. And I kind of was, when I walked by there, I saw what, you know, the food and whatever, it looked really good. So, you know, usually these Jackpot Joni's and these Dotties, they really are, they got 15 machines, 20 machines, but they sell booze and they sell cigarettes. That's their main thing. If you go into one of these places, the entire wall is filled with different brands of cigarettes. That's their main thing. And at $10 a pack, you know, they're making some money. I mean, I don't know, but especially in Nevada, because I know California has a lot more taxes than Nevada does. And therefore cigarettes are even more than that. So I'm gonna head and I've got, I'm not gonna do any more casinos today. When I get into Vegas, I'm gonna check in, I'm gonna upload all this stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to do some major editing because I filmed way too much. Because when I was filming early, I was thinking that was as bad as it was gonna get. And then of course, as you may have noticed, it got worse and worse. So we'll see how that works out as we go. All right, so until Las Vegas, see you then.